All right, what's up, everybody? Here we go. It is week 10 of the NFL. I'm going to go through all the games, assemble the Blazing Five for you right here as I just do it on the fly. Did pretty good last week, 4-1, 5-1. If you don't count Cincinnati, gave you the Cleveland. We gave you the Cleveland game, gave you the Eagles over the Raiders, gave you the Cleveland game. Kind of leaned towards Cleveland. I was only rolling with Seattle. That was my Seattle. Tampa Bay was my loser there. Like Washington, like the Jets. Had the Jets. There's 4. That was the 5th one. I can't remember. Oh, New England. I love New England. Loved New England last week. So yeah, 5-1 almost with the Super 6, the bonus pick if you want to do the box parlay deal. Anyways, let's move on. Let's get to this week's game. You got Washington now lines down to 1 at Minnesota. This is going to be a tough game. It's going to be a dogfight game just because the way Washington plays. Griffin's been inconsistent in domes. In dome games. I know he lost to St. Louis last year. He looked pretty good against Dallas. Thanksgiving Day last year. And he didn't look too bad this year. But then he won in New Orleans. I think that game was at New Orleans. So you don't know what Robert Griffin III you're going to get in the dome. But I like Washington to win this game just because of the simple fact I think they want to keep the division race close, and that would be Washington winning would help that out a lot. So there's the Thursday night game. There's my pick there. Let's go ahead and this is a tough, tricky week just due to the injuries. Jacksonville at Tennessee, division rival game. Tennessee is really not blowing anybody out. Jacksonville's coming off the bye. Maybe that's why the line is less than what it is. Tennessee put a beat down on the Jets at home, right? So you got to figure Tennessee's 4-4. I like Tennessee. I can't pick against Jacksonville. There is certain trends where the 0 and whatever teams, but I can't pick a Jacksonville game right. So I'm passing, but I like Tennessee. Philly at Green Bay. You got Seneca Wallace starting. Seneca Wallace is 33 years old. Wow. Did not know that. And he looked pretty horrible. And Green Bay's defense is suspect. I'm surprised Philly's not favored in Green Bay the other way. I figured Green Bay would be getting 3 with Seneca Wallace. Eddie Lacy can run the football, and maybe they can control the clock. And then you don't know what Eagles team you're going to get. Plus, Seneca will get some more reps this week. He's not that bad. This is a tough game to predict. I don't like either or here. But I'm going to take a lean. I always like Seneca Wallace when he was coming out of Iowa State. He really looked horrible. I think he has a bounce-back game. I like Green Bay here at Lambeau Field to beat the Philadelphia Eagles. There you go there. Buffalo heads to Pittsburgh. I think E.J. Manuel might be coming back. See what happens. Early. This is a tough game. I actually like Pittsburgh possible because this is tough. This is going to be tough to put a Blazing Five together. This one, let's put this one on. Let me actually write this down so I'm not all over the place. So, yeah, I'll put Pittsburgh in there. I like Pittsburgh laying the 3 here. They just, you put up 34 points against New England. I know New England's defense is, without Vince Wilfork and a couple other guys, but they should be able. Buffalo's defense is tough too, but they run the same defense as the Jets, and Pittsburgh beat the Jets, which is a 5-4 right now playoff team. So Pittsburgh at home, and you're only giving up 3. I really like Pittsburgh here in this spot. I could be wrong. I'll know it's tough, but I'll put Pittsburgh, and that's one of my Blazing Five. Oakland at New York. I like New York here. Oakland's got to go all the way out. New York's coming off the bye. They're playing for 7's been covering for the most part all year. That 7 spread. I think Oakland ends up beating Dallas. But they're 0-2, and the Giants, I think, are 0-2 against the AFC. This is really tough, but like I said, I'm gonna pass, but I like New York a little bit. This is a tough game. Now this went down to 9.5. That's beautiful. They opened up at like 10. I kind of was a little concerned. I love Indianapolis here, giving the 9.5 against St. Louis. St. Louis on the road. I think we figured they would play good in both dome games. Didn't do anything against Atlanta and did jack diddly squad against Dallas. Kevin Clemens will be starting. They seem like they have established a little bit of a running game, but Indianapolis defense is too tough at home. I think they'll be able to just stop the run. It's a tough line, but I think the Colts come out and win this game. Even though the Colts have been on a great spread run, but I like the Colts with the 9.5. I'm going to put an asterisk next to his possible Blazing 5 potential. This is another tough game. This is a 1 o'clock game. Next two are tough. Seattle at Atlanta. I know Seattle put together a tremendous spread run last year at the end of the season, and it continued over. I think they started out 5-0 against the spread. Right now they've lost 3 out of the last 4, with Arizona being their only cover, and they lost 2 in a row, I think, against the spread since the Indianapolis game. Tough to say here. I favor it's home dog or pass. So I like Atlanta in this game. I don't know why. Whatchamacallit's playing though. And hopefully he can have a big game. Steven Jackson's back playing. He played last week, so maybe he's healthy this week. And I don't know if Rowdy White's playing or not. I don't know. I know they lost Julio Jones, and Matt Ryan just ate himself. I haven't looked at him statistically, but they're not winning football games, and that's the bottom line. But I like Atlanta here as the home dog. There's not that many home dogs this week, and this is one I would play. I'll put that in with an asterisk. Possible Blazing 5 potential. Just for whatever reason. All right, Cincinnati and Baltimore. I don't like this game at all. Here's another home dog division rival game. With Geno Atkins out. Oh my God, this is tough, people. This is really tough. You got to shut down Ray Rice. And like I said, against the Dolphins, they were running the ball left and right. But that was with Geno Atkins in the lineup. We actually shut down the run, but I think we were putting 8 in the box. And it was exposed on that, first down and 10 play where they gave up the PI. Terrence Newman made a PI game-saving touchdown, which ended up turning to be, the costly error because then they punted it. And then Jake Gruden decides, let's not run the football and get 4 or 5 yards for our quarterback. And then we got safety. But anyways, that's neither here nor there at this juncture. Cincinnati really needs to come back and win. I'm going to pick Cincinnati. But just like last week, I was a little worried about the Dolphins as a betting aspect. And from a betting aspect here, I actually like Baltimore. But I will be betting Cincinnati. Here we go. Detroit. -2.5 at Chicago. Chicago coming off the Monday night win at Lambeau. And I got to tell you, Chicago lost the first game. And what was the line? 2.5. And we went the other way. We took Detroit. I think, Chicago was getting the 2.5. Same opposite sides this time. Detroit's getting the 2.5. I like Chicago. Blazing 5 potential. Put that one on the board right there. I love the Bears in this spot. Not too many people are going to bet them, because the Monday night theory. Add to it, we're not sure if Cutler's going to be starting, so you have Josh McCown. Add to it that is Detroit coming off a bye? Yes, they are. So add all that in. That means more money will be on Detroit, and you know what that means, baby. Chicago, we're gonna win that chicken dinner. Really like this game here. Another tough game here. This is so. I love Carolina, right? I love how they're playing football. I love the style of football they play. Smash mouth, play good defense. Typical, you know, ground and pound, almost like a Rex Ryan type defense. Except, you know, Cam Newton is so dynamic at times. Then sometimes I haven't watched him enough, but he can make plays. Some, you know, for the most part. You're getting 6 on the road, and it's been pretty tough lately. This game I want to look at the spread consensus, because the line's saying I gotta bet San Fran. So it's just really tough. Hold on, I'm just pulling this up. I'm passing though on this game. Definitely not a blazing fight. It's just too tough of a game to pick. For the most part, 6.5. The road team hasn't been covering this year. So it's really tough. I think a lot of bettors might, but yeah, 70% right now. 70% spread concessions off of ESPN has got. He's got San Fran. I'm just going to go to pregame.com real quick and check out the percentages. Yeah, pregame.com also give you betting percentages as well. At the top, there's a little bet with a percentage sign. I don't know if you guys know that. Pretty useful to see where the bets are. Actually tells you the total number of bets too. Spread and money line percentages where the bets lie. Wow, 81% like Carolina. I mean, 81% like San Francisco. The money line, though, some people are betting Carolina 58%. So obviously they like the juice. This is tough. I see 81%. I go the other way all day. The numbers like that. So I don't know. Maybe you go. I'm just gonna go with Carolina. I know this is the wrong pick. I don't know. What time is this game? This is a 4 o'clock game, right? This is the first one at 4 o'clock. I go with Carolina. I'll take the Panthers. Enough analyzing that game. So I'll take the Panthers. Whatever. It is at San Fran, so I don't know. This is a stretch for them. They've been out west. I can't remember any time they've been out west. Is this like Cam Newton's first time out west? What's it, his 3rd year in the league? I'm trying to think of a time where he went out west. Really can't think of one. But I'll go with Carolina. Whatever. I'll take the Panthers for whatever reason. Okay, here we go. Let's just keep moving on. Houston, Arizona. Okay, it's the same reason I like the Eagles against the Raiders last week. Houston lost to lost to St. Louis, excuse me. Lost to San Fran and lost to Seattle. The 0 covers. 0-3 straight up. 0-3 against the spread. Getting 3. Arizona's going up to bye. But Carson Palmer, they're making. I got -120, so I don't know. Maybe it's 110 at 2.5 or some other books. I don't know. So just want to look at the betting. I want to look at the betting percentage of this game too. I'm really curious. Yeah, 68%. Right now, 68%. But there's not even that many bets on this game. Only 753 bets. So I don't know. But anyways, I like Houston. This is a game, like I said, I love Houston for the simple fact that reason. They're on a 6-game losing streak. Can't remember the last time they covered the number. So that being said, I like Houston in this spot, and I'm gonna put that one in the blazing 5. So there you go. I got Pitt, the Bears, and the Texans. So, round it off here. Denver at San Diego. This is my home dog special. Yeah, I'm going to put this in my Blazing 5. So, fade the Falcons and put the Bolts in there. I got the Bolts, baby. San Diego. I like San Diego here at home. Denver coming off the bye. Jack Del Rio is going to be the coach. How'd you do in Jacksonville, Jack Del Rio? Actually, he did pretty good. He was the best coach they had since Tom Coughlin. Even though Coughlin don't choke, I don't like Tom Coughlin. He was a choke artist. But anyways, in Jacksonville at least he was. But yeah, so see what happens. I just like San Diego in this spot, coming off the loss, and you're getting 7 as a home dog. It's hard. I know it's a division rival game, so Denver could come out on the other side. And San Diego's defense is not. They don't really turn the ball over. But you know, I think against bad defensive team, and the over's got to be high. Yeah, 58.5. Phillip Rivers did great against the Eagles. I just like Phillip Rivers in a shootout type game, where they can do what they need to do. Even though Washington's defense sucked and he didn't do that good, and I know he's missing some of his. One of his receivers was out for the year. They lost him in that Eagles game, I think. But we'll see what happens. I think Malcolm Floyd or I don't know, one of the guys they got. I just really like San Diego in this spot at the home dog position. Sunday night, Dallas at New Orleans, 7 for the most part. It's been covering. I like New Orleans here. Rex Ryan up against Dallas, plus you're at home. It's a tough bet, but the line's telling me New Orleans, so I'm going to go with New Orleans. Don't like the game that much. This is another game I love so much. Tampa, another home dog. So, yeah, it's crazy. So you got Baltimore, you got San Diego, you got Tampa Bay. So I'm just looking at the home dogs. You got Atlanta. Those are your home dogs. And then Minnesota. So we'll see what happens. Home dogs will probably go 3-3. Maybe I'm right. I like Tampa Bay, though. Tampa Bay's going to get off the schneid here. I think they got one cover all year against New Orleans. That's their cover. Oh, and then they covered last week against Seattle. Excuse me. So you got 2 covers. Yeah, Miami in turmoil a little bit. Just a line 2.5 and Tampa Bay at home. Plus Miami just won a night game. Tampa Bay lost their night game. I think Tampa Bay wins a night game this season. This is their last night game. And it's hard to win all your night games during a regular season. So I like Tampa Bay in the spot. So real quick, the Blazing 5. I guess I'll go with the Colts on the road. I mean the Colts at home, giving up the 9.5. I think they'll cover this number. Even though they didn't do it against Oakland in the beginning of the season. Rough 10.5, 9.5, close enough. I love Pittsburgh here. Coming up, especially Pittsburgh, since they lost. Well, they beat the Jets and they lost. Yeah, I don't know. Buffalo, I don't know. That's a tough game. I'm just gonna go with the home dog. I'll take the Falcons on the upset. I just think. I think Seattle might put together a spread run. Once they get healthy, they're 2 offensive line. I don't know who's starting. I really have to do my homework on that game. But I think they ain't going to start yet. So I like the Falcons, especially the way they've been just getting beat down. I mean, beat down. Did they lose last week? I don't know who they played. They got beat down, though, right? And then they lost to Arizona the week before where I liked them. I'm trying to think who they played. Was it Carolina? Yeah, it was Carolina. They got beat down. Listen, non-division rival game. That happens in division rivals games. You get beat down. I like the Falcons in this spot, especially since they beat them last year in that playoff game. They were up on them 28-0, pretty easily. And Russell Wilson had to do his magical comeback. So actually, I really like the Falcons here. Really, really like the Falcons. Hopefully their defense can play, especially at home. They should put up a good show. I don't know if they were at home last week or not. So I'll go with a bunch of home dogs. There you go. Two home dogs, and then one home favorite, two home favorites, and then a road dog. So there you go. 3 dogs, 2 favorites. Those are the picks. The Atlanta Falcons at home, 1 o'clock. The Colts at home, 1 o'clock in the Dome. Your Jim Nantz and I'm about to say Boomer Esiason. Phil Simms, your Nantz and Simms game probably. San Diego, Denver at San Diego. I like San Diego here with the points. What spread consensus there? I like looking at this. This is fun. Yeah, 73% like Denver. 59,000 bets. There you go, bro. Take San Diego. There is some money line action, but whatever. It's equal. So yeah, there you go. San Diego, and then I like the Texans. So 2 games at 4 o'clock. And then if you want to box it with Tampa Bay as a box special, I like Tampa Bay a lot. So there you go, the Super 6 Blazing 5 box special, baby, for the week. Hopefully the Bengals can win. We can get that loss out of our system, because I hate this. You know, it was tough. 11 days dealing with that loss psychologically. It was tough for me as a Bungle fan. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys, enjoy the game this week, and thanks for listening to the video. Take care and enjoy the games. And who they think gonna beat them Bengals? Nobody.